Alright, and for the final example, I'm going to open V-Ray Fog City, and I'm going to open also my editor with materials and see we got a bunch of stuff here. So if we go into environment and scroll down, you'll be able to find a bunch of effects that's already been set up. So let's go and check those out. Start render, and you can see no effects been applied. So let's go to the fog emissive, click active and click render, see how this goes. So you can see pretty cool effect, kind of dense fog, easy to produce. Let's check the next one. That's supposed to be very similar, but this one made with the aerial perspective blue. And you can see it's just the blue color, the fog emissive. It had color in the emission here. So you guys need to also adjust the fog distance in order to make this work properly. But let's just disconnect that and connect aerial perspective and click render. So you can see this is similar to previous one, but it's not as thick and it's only working at the background. So in my opinion, this one looks even a little bit better than the volume fog that we had earlier. So I'm going to cancel that, and let's see the next one, V-Ray Environment Fog 2. So this one got no maps, and let's see how this one works. So you can see kind of yellowish color here at the back, just to merge it a little bit better, and it works really good with the light, gives that kind of natural looking towards the sun, all those very fine haze at the back here, which works pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to stop this and let's go check the next one, aerial perspective 4. So here we don't have much, slightly different parameters. Let's click render, see how this goes. Oops, we forgot to activate it. So let's activate that and deactivate the fog. Make sure other one is not working. So aerial perspective 4. So you can see really thick fog, very similar to the fog emissive blue that we had at the beginning here. But this one, very nice kind of morning haze look to it. And let's do the gradient ramp, disconnect the far. Let's put the gradient ramp. In the gradient ramp, we can see we have the gradient ramp color here. Again, we need to adjust the fog distance if you want this to work properly. I'm just gonna go with the standard parameters, but you can see it's just working at the far distance here of our rendering. Okay, and the last one is fog smog. Right here we got noise in both of those, color and density. It's similar to what we had in our previous example. Of the aerial fog, but this one looks kind of nice too. Works very well with the lighting. I think the background is a little bit off and we're getting this haze at the foreground, so This one actually was made in order to merge and work together with the aerial perspective far. So let's activate that and have our fog active, fog smog. So we have a smog on the foreground and aerial perspective we had in our background. So combination of both can create very interesting effect. Let's render it out and see what we are getting from this. Alright, so we're getting this nice kind of hazy look, and now the front fog, the smog kind of kicks in, so we're getting some color at the midground here, and the background is nice and foggy, kind of haze. So very natural look, kind of gives it maybe early morning sunrise. We're gonna get a lot of this. Very advisable to get some references if you're doing some morning shots in order to get that realistic fall off of the haze and the fog and a smog that can be designed in order to create something unique. Alright, so this file is also available for download. I warmly recommend you to download and test all of those parameters out, see if you find a little bit better combination of those settings. And again, those are for you to use, so you can learn a lot from those parameters and all those settings, and later on you can either use that scene and bring your model in, or just copy those settings and use it in your upcoming render. Okay, so go ahead, watch the next videos. We're going to talk about dynamic objects.